Hi, and welcome to the Rolling Studio. I have had these markers for a little bit. These are the Grabie markers I saw advertised on TikTok a while back, and this is a 28 count acrylic marker tip, and I wanted to try these out, and this video is actually a little bit old. I'm having to do a voiceover because apparently I had lost my audio on the recording of this, but I never got a chance to get it out. But I also always wanted some Posca pens, and I heard that these were an excellent alternative to the Posca pens. They're a little bit out of my price range, and this was still a little pricey for me, but really, to get all these colors in the acrylic paint pen form, I thought it was worth it. I don't remember, it was about 45, 50 bucks. I can't really remember. That was with shipping. It comes with this little book that had different pages in it. Not very many papers. I believe they've upgraded this since and created their, when I bought this, it didn't have any colors attached, any color names attached to these pens. So I kind of made my own up, and this was what I started off camera, and I just began filling it in myself. And so I thought that I would just go ahead and do a color chart for myself with these pens, and so that's what I'm doing here. And you just gotta poke it a couple of little times. It was very easy for the ink to come through, as you can see. I liked them so far. I did find they're supposed to be like not bad with the overspill. If you've ever worked with paint pens, and I have, all of them end up doing a glob of paint that comes out. These were supposed to be a set that didn't do that, but unfortunately, I have to say, in my experience, at some point, and I don't remember at what point I used them, and I did get the globby paint. Now, I might have done it too hard because I am kind of rough, but you're not supposed to have the globby paint spill coming out of the pen. And when I shook a couple of them, I ended up having paint splatter because it was dried out on my tip, and I did a small shake, and that's not supposed to happen. So I have to say that with the Grabie pens, they are just they're very good to work with. I enjoyed working with them, but they do the paint spill, so they're not all that they were mocked up to be, like most products. At least in my experience, there was globby paint spills, and maybe I shook it a little hard, I don't know, but you're supposed to be able to just do two little soft points, the ink comes through, or the paint comes through, and it did an excellent job. I was pretty ecstatic with these pens when I got them, but I did later experience some globs, and that did not make me happy. But either way, I thought that I would just go ahead and do a quick video and show you these Grabie paint pens that I got from TikTok. I don't know if TikTok's going to be around much more, if the government decides to ban TikTok. I don't know if you can even go find the Grabie product outside of TikTok. Probably. You probably look at Grabie.com or something like that. I don't know. Grabie supplies. I have to look if I can find the link, because this, like I said, I made this video a while back, probably early last year, early 2024, and I just never got to editing the video or finishing my project. I was going to do a drawing, and I did not get to do that. I ended up having to stop and just never move forward. I was going to do a little I do little dolls, like they're called button dolls, and I created a little character out of the button dolls, and I do various colors and stuff, and I wanted to try the button doll with these paint pens. Granted, these are not regular markers or pen and inks. I mean, they're simply paint. So later I tried to work with them, and it does take a little practice to work with these when it comes to doing a drawing, unless it's a simple drawing where you don't have to do too much blending or layering. I'm sure they're great with contour drawing and filling in like kind of a color by numbers, but I don't do that too well. I usually work with three-dimensionalizing and light and shadow work and things like that. So when I did some drawings later, I did find them wonderful and fun to work with. However, I have to practice my blending. You can layer the colors over each other, but you have to let them dry a little bit, because I was doing it too soon and it wasn't working out too well because I had too many layers, I guess. And you can only layer a couple of colors at a time to blend, and then you really got to let them dry before you go layering more. It didn't take that long to dry, though, to be honest. I was just impatient. I'm never patient when it comes to doing my art, and that's the thing. I know I need to learn to slow down when I'm doing a drawing or a painting or something to that nature. I want the finished product. I'm an impatient crafter. I'm an impatient artist, and you're supposed to have patience. So I'm practicing my patience in all sorts of manners, but I thought that I'd come in and say hello. It's been a very long time since I've posted on the Roland Studio. I've been working a whole lot with my jewelry channel. The link will be in the description below in this video. I would appreciate it if you go to my jewelry channel. It's called Stefador's Jewelry and More. And I do have that YouTube channel, Facebook page. It's not a group. It's just my business page, which I really don't do too much business on, but I gotta practice working on getting over there and doing some business. And if you have any tips on what I can do to use for selling my product, if you've got any ideas or suggestions, because I did Etsy and I found it difficult to work with. Now, I use my phone, and I tell you, I was able to work with it pretty well up until I got to the shipping part of it, and the shipping was just so difficult for me. And then I didn't really understand it, because then it has these combinations where you can do a shipping on a certain different products of the same caliber, and it just wasn't working out for me when it comes to that shipping. I don't know the business. I don't know business well at all. I'll just be upfront with you. I just like to work and do my stuff, and everything that I do is for sale for the most part, but I don't really sell too much because I don't network and I don't have time. I've got a full-time 70+ hour job and drive truck, as you know. And if you didn't know, now you do. So doing an Etsy shop was a little too much maintenance for me. If you have any suggestions for me, like if you know of a good website, or somebody can help me put together a website so that I can open up the different things that I'd like to sell, whether it be the Roland Studio product, or whether it be my jewelry product, or things that I do for both channels, give me a shout out on the comments, because I am open for suggestions and or some help on what to do when it comes to selling on a platform. I'd like to see if I could get a website open of some sort at some point. And if you got any tips or ideas, or if you want to help, just send me a message on the comments, and then I'll message you for you can go to my email. That is also going to be in the description box, the Roland Studio email there. and I don't recall it right at this very moment. I haven't used it in a while, but I think it's the Stefsart.Artstroidinary email. So anyways, I'm all over the place because I'm tired and it's late, and I'm just trying to do this voiceover while I kind of just make up names for the colors of these Grabie pens, which, by the way, I do like the pens a lot, but I find myself not having enough time to really indulge in the artwork that I used to be able to do. I just don't have the time anymore. I don't know what it is. Do you feel that way? Like time has gone by and just creating has gotten really tough to do. I work 70 hours a week minimum. Well, I say minimum. That's what I work every week. And then I take a 34-hour break. So, and then I'm going home. I've got 9 dogs, 12 chickens, and a cat to tend to, not to mention my household and David. And it's just a lot of work. And I've just found myself not having the time I used to have to dedicate to my channels or to my personal endeavors, wanting to launch a business over time. I've made a few sales here and there on PayPal Friends and Family because that's the only way I have at this point. So you can definitely reach out to me if you see something that you'd like. And that's how I would ask for you to pay, would be through PayPal Friends and Family only at this point. But for the most part, I'm not really promoting anything other than my jewelry, and even then I haven't had time to even create. I've just been unboxing stuff over there. But these markers really are pretty cool. They're a lot of fun. I thought that I would just sit here and chitter chatter with you and just randomly speak about whatever comes to mind, which quite frankly isn't too much at the very moment. But nevertheless, I thought it would be kind of fun to go ahead and put this older video out that I never got to, and just, I wanted you to see these beautiful colors. I almost deleted these recordings like 3 times before I decided, you know what, I recorded it, I might as well just do a voiceover. And because like I said, the audio wasn't there, I don't know why, but I just thought it'd be fun to go ahead, show off these gorgeous colors, because aren't they pretty? It's the colors that made me do this video, because I was actually going to go ahead and delete it, but I'm glad I didn't, just because it gives me a chance to feel like I have done something on the Rolling Studio channel, which I really haven't. But this has been, like I said, almost early 2024 when I got these. I think they might have been 23. I don't remember. And I think I spent roughly about $45 to $50 for this. I want to say I got some other Grabie. Yes, I got some other Grabie products that I haven't even tried yet. I don't think. I've got some watercolors that I need to try. So yeah, I'm really glad I went ahead and did this, because I'm going to have to bust out my watercolors. And I don't remember what else I got from the Grabie store. But I wanted to try out their other products as well. But yeah, I really had to make up my own names. Bubblegum, sand, just different colors that I thought worked for this. Avocado leaf. I probably could have done a little better job, but you know, that's what I went with. They are acid free, by the way, so I'm glad I wrote that because I forgot. They're 0.7 millimeter on the tip, and what did that say? I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, blendable. Blendable. And they are blendable. But either way, I thought it would be kind of fun to just go ahead and show you the colors and show you this, the colors I came up with. Like I said, I had to make my own colors up because they didn't have them. And I meant to tell you in the beginning of this video before I continued to rant that I believe now when you buy their pens, they actually come with a book that has a, oh, I can't think, man, I'm not thinking. A palette when you do your little color palette here. I believe they now come with the colors. They've named the colors now, so I'm sure mine won't match. If you go to Grabie and get yours now, I'm sure my colors won't match their colors on the little. I swear I can't think on the color chart, but yeah. Anyways, I was going to go ahead and start drawing a little painting, and I don't know what happened. I think I just had to quit. So I think this is going to end the video. And before it does, I want to say thank you for stopping by. Also, please like, share, subscribe, follow, and ring that bell. And go to my email and send me any messages if you want to help me with figuring out what to do on sales or a website of some sort. And until then, I guess I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. It does help me with my algorithm. I'm going to try to get back to this channel a little bit more often than I have in a while. So, anyway, just bear with me. And also follow me on my Stefador's Jewelry and More channel. I'm a lot more active there, even though I've been a bit absent there as well. And also Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, which I'm rarely on. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a beautiful and blessed day. God bless you, and have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.